July 29th, 2022, our beloved scorebook first lit up the screens here with Phillies television. As the final out arrives on its bright and brilliant run, it will be missed. Gone, but never forgotten.
We're flushing the poop, Tom.
Yeah,
That's what we're doing.
Rangers going to work more off the fastball and then the off-speed stuff to get outs. The Pirates aren't a great team, but they have really good starting pitching, and it's up to Ranger to keep them there.
One away, and that'll bring up Andrew McCutcheon, who got a nice round when the pregame lineups were introduced. The 3-2. And that's in there for a called third strike at the knees. Got him looking.
There's a shocker. Hitter looking at a pitch at the knees.
Here's Joey Bart, 1 for 11 in the most recent series. He lifts that one to left. Weston Wilson's out there.
And that'll do it for the Pirates in their half of the first. 1-2-3 start for Ranger Suarez.
Run prevention. That's something that the Pirates have been very good at so far this year. And Andrew Heaney, namely, in that department. After the Pirates shut out the Mets on Wednesday, he'll try to keep that going against a very good Phillies team.
There's one gone. Here's Harper. The pitch. Breaking ball ripped towards right center field. That's a base hit. Over to pick it up in the gap is Canario. And he'll hold Harper to a single, and Bryce Harper aboard with the game's first hit. Here is Castellanos. Once again, a new papa, Nick Castellanos. Congratulations to Jess and Nick.
Now he sets and delivers. And a weave and a miss and a pitch down and away. The strikeout for Heaney. Harper left on. After one, it's scoreless in Philadelphia. It's Ke'Bryan Hayes setting in at the right-hand batter's box to begin the second.
Here's the windup and the 1-2. Fastball got him looking on the outside corner.
Right there.
That's 2 strikeouts, both looking for Ranger Suarez.
And meanwhile, Canario's been swinging a good bat, so keep him in the lineup. There's a base hit. Hard hit and through.
A one-out single right up the middle. And now it's Nick Solak's turn.
Hard hit off Turner's glove. And so he is on.
Solak did a great job keeping his hands back and giving himself an opportunity to get a base hit there.
2 on, 2 outs. Gorski hitting .211.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Again, Castellanos back into his right. He's under it. He'll make the catch. Still on the grass. And that'll do it for the Pirates. No runs, couple of hits, 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bohm on safely for the 11th game in a row. Got to put a man on for Edmundo Sosa. Sosa swings, lines it to center. That'll be in for a base hit.
Alec is frustrated with himself because he read it well
At first.
You know, Alec doesn't run the best, but definitely a ball he probably could have risked it on.
Sosa now 3 for 3 lifetime against this left-hander. Here's Wilson.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Ball doesn't get there when he thinks it's going to be there.
So 2 outs for the number 9 hitting Johan Rojas.
Once again, Andrew Heaney with a payoff pitch. And a little liner to the second baseman, Triolo, who was played perfectly over by second base. And 2 men are left on for the Phillies. Pirates and Phillies playing game 1 of this 3-game series. 0-0 going to the 3rd inning. Jared Triolo stepping to the plate for the Pirates.
It sounded like a foul tip. It was. 3rd strikeout.
Fastball in the pitch before, and then the old change up away.
So 2 down, and that'll bring up the catcher, Joey Bart. Bouncer towards 3rd. Bohm takes the second hop, about letter high. He'll throw to 1st. Plenty of time to get Joey Bart. And another scoreless inning for Ranger Suarez. A walk, no hits, 1 left, 2 down. And that'll bring up Kyle Schwarber.
What do you like him?
Schwarber to hit a homer. Get to 300, right?
Hits this one, a fly ball to deep center field. Back is Gorski at the wall. Leaps up and makes the catch. Matt Gorski just robbed Kyle Schwarber of his 300th career home run. Leaping at the wall in center field.
Hayes struck out looking his first time up.
Balls aren't really getting squared up tonight.
Pitch swung on and missed. He struck him out. Hayes down on strikes for the second time. Here is Canario.
And a strike 3 call. 5 strikeouts.
Just dots the outside corner.
Nasty pitch there.
Yeah.
2 down. Here's Nick Solak, and the pitch swung on, bounced to short. 2 big hops. Easy play for Turner. Fires it over to 1st. And 1-2-3 inning again for Ranger Suarez. Sosa, Wilson, and Rojas coming up here. Scoreless game. Phillies still trying to break through here against Andrew Heaney. And his pitch is ripped past the dive of Ke'Bryan Hayes. It'll roll down the line and go to the corner, and Sosa around 1st, headed for 2nd, and he's going to put on the brakes there as Edmundo Sosa with his 5th double of the year. Boy, that ball was smoked.
And it was.
So the Phillies trade out Rojas for Wilson over at first base on the fielder's choice. And here's Trey Turner.
Runner goes from 1st. Pitches bounce to 3rd. Hayes throws to the plate. Bart going to run Sosa back toward the bag. And now it's Hayes back to the pitcher, Haney, who applies the tag. So a long rundown. Sosa is retired. Rojas ends up at third. Turner still at first.
Runners on the corners again.
Harper with 2 men down, locked in on 999 career RBIs. Runner goes from first. Pitch is served out toward left field, and it's going to drop in for a hit. RBI number 1,000 for Bryce Harper. He becomes the 271st Major League player to reach that milestone, and the Phillies take a 1-0 lead.
Harper takes off the batting helmet, waves to the crowd as they've been told of the milestone as well on the scoreboard.
The batter is Alexander Canario with 2 on, 2 outs. Pirates trail by a run in the 6th. There goes the runner Hayes, and a fly ball to right center field, hit pretty deep toward the wall, clear the deck.
This has been the bugaboo for Ranger, the 3rd time through.
There's that big hit the Pirates have needed. They're up 3-1.
The long balls, they play a part in this ballpark. And he just goes with it, and with his power and the way the ball carries in this ballpark, we got the lead.
Well, the Phillies have gotten a couple of runs here in the 7th inning.
Phillies have had 5 straight hitters reach base, only 1 hit.
JT Realmuto here. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Tie game, 3-3.
Outside ball 4. The Phillies take the lead.
They're making it really easy for the Phillies offense. No doubt about that.
4 walks and a hit batsman in the inning. Here comes Alec Boehm.
Line drive out towards center field. Gorski has it, tagging from third, and heading home is Schwarber. The throw to the plate, not in time. 5-3 Phillies.
Good situational hitting there by Alec Boehm. And a great send here by Dusty Wathan. It's a fine throw by Gorski.
Yeah, well, it's been interesting if O'Neill Cruz was out there.
That's the 8th walk. It's kind of ugly. Brings up Trey Turner.
Down the right field line, slicing. Fair ball. It kicks into the corner. Rojas to third. He's being waved home by Dusty. RBI for Trey Turner. 6-3 Phils.
And these walks continue to plague the Buccos.
Here comes Harper.
Now the infield is in. Ball is leaped through the right side. 1,001 as Turner scores.
And Harper with his 2nd RBI of the night. Runners on the corners with 1 out. The pitch to Castellanos. Swinging a ground ball left side. Diving stop. Kiner Falefa gets up, throws to first, and he got him. Nick picks up his 2nd RBI of the night. It's 8-3.
Pirates have the bases loaded with Triolo coming up. Not close. Ball 4.
Taken all the way as he should in that situation.
Well, Jose Alvarado thought he was coming into a close game, then thought he was going to have the night off, and now he's coming in again at the top of the 9th inning. Pirates have loaded the bases. They've scored a run, and it's going to be O'Neill Cruz.
Swing and a miss.
That's just in a spot lefty on lefty. Good luck.
Now McCutchen over to shortstop. Turner's got it, sets himself and fires in time, and the ball game is over. And the Phillies come from behind to take game 1 with a little help from Jose Alvarado to close it out. We're 7th save. Bryce Harper picked up career RBI number 1,000.